Adding a scope to a rifle might seem like a mindless task, but there's actually quite a few steps. So today, we're gonna walk you through the basics. Before you do any work on any firearm, the first thing you always wanna do is you wanna make sure it's unloaded. So for this, I'm actually gonna go ahead and take my bolt out. Today, we're gonna be mounting a Leupold 5X VHD onto a Winchester XPR 6.5 Creedmoor. While a lot of rifles come with a rail already installed, this does not. So we're gonna be putting on our own bases. We're using a 46 and 47 Weaver style base. Had to do a little bit of modification to be able to use some larger screws to hold it tight, but we've got it set and ready to go on. Each rifle has its own specific base plates. So you wanna make sure you go to your gun store or your manufacturer website so that you're getting the right product for your rifle. Once you have your base tightened down, we're gonna go ahead and install the bottom of our ring. We're using Leupold 30mm low profile QRW rings. These are quick detachable rings, so I like to put my claw grabber on the left-hand side of the rifle. Before we attach the scope to the gun, we wanna make sure the gun itself is level so that when we put the scope on, we can level the scope as well. If you are using this ring set and you don't have a Torx key, you can slide it over your scope. You just wanna be careful so you don't scratch it. Let's go ahead and attach the scope, but we do not want to tighten it down yet. We still want to make adjustments to the scope once it's on the gun. Now push the scope as far forward as you can, zoom all the way in, and then slowly bring the scope backwards while in shooting position until a full sight picture can be seen. Now we're going to check and make sure that our scope is level with our gun. Now using a torque wrench, we're gonna tighten down our scope to 28 inches per pound. Each ring set is gonna have a different torque, and so you wanna make sure you check your instructions before you tighten them down. You do want to tighten them to the specifics on your instructions though, because if not, your scope can come loose. And that's it. Once you're torqued down, you're ready to go sight in your scope. Thanks again to Winchester and Leupold, and if you have any tips for installing your scope on your rifle, please let us know in the comments below, and then head over to Raider Red's YouTube channel and hit subscribe. From the farm, I'm Luke Williams.